Hi everybody, I'm Adrienne and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to do a card and I'm going to actually do it for my Heart Kids charity project. I am using, the challenge is actually grab 5 items from your stash and make something. So I've decided to use the September Kitaholic kits and a few other bits and pieces from my stash. So the first thing that I'm using from my stash is a stamp and die set. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And I've decided to put it on a piece of vellum, which is the second piece that I grabbed. And I'm going to use tumbled glass distress oxide. Excuse me. And just stamp that on my vellum. And it came out really well the first time round. So I found on other types of paper you can need to stamp it more than once. And I'm just using like a glittery see-through embossing powder that I'm putting over top of the stamped image, just to make that blue sparkle like the sentiment says. I'm just using my embossing heat tool just to set that on there. Excuse me. So I'm just going to run this through my die machine. I've got a Sizzix Big Shot. And that's magic. The next item I'm using from my stash is some leftover paper from the Kitaholic kits from one of my layouts, and this is a Maggie Holmes Willow Lane collection. And the last item I am using is this craft cardstock. Now I've already pre-cut and scored my card, and I'm just measuring the front just so that I can cut down this paper here just to have a slight border. I think it's probably about 1/2 centimetre border that I've left on that. And now to start putting my card together. So I've already fussy cut out one of the flowers, so I didn't make you watch me do that. And now I'm using some adhesive foam for the main part to stick that to my front of my card. Now this is only adhesive on one side and it's bigger than the card. So once I've stuck it down, I will flip it over and I'll just trim off the edges just to make it straight. Sorry, I'm out of the view there. It's pretty. So just some little bits that I didn't quite get off there. And I always check and recheck to make sure what I'm thinking is right. So that's why I always pop it against my card, make sure the measurements are right. And I'm just using the off-cut pieces of foam just to adhere to that fussy cut out flower, so that I can give it some more dimension on the card. They're pretty easy. I'm just sort of breaking it apart here rather than using my scissors. The good thing about just having one side adhesive is you can move it around and get it how you want it, get it how you want to look without it sticking down. Quite good. And then I'm just using some double-sided tape just to adhere that down. I found that my Scotch tacky glue doesn't work so well on this foam, so that's why I use this. Apologies for my head. I find I need to look directly on what I'm doing to be able to square things up. Right, so because this is a smaller piece of foam, the glue will work fine. It's just the bigger pieces that I find it doesn't work so well on. So I'm just placing this so that, well, just so that it looks good to me. I didn't quite want it in the centre. So yeah, I've sort of just done it a little bit off centre. And I want to be able to pop on another dimensional blue flower that I've cut out. So I wanted to leave some to the side there. Right, so now I've just used some glue dots on the back of my sentiment with a piece of vellum, and just stuck that onto the top of the flower. And then I'm using another glue dot just for this flower, just to give that some dimension. So that's my card all done, fairly simple. I'll just tidy, oh no, it's not all done actually. I'd add one more thing, which makes it into 6. I just put the crystal drops on there. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you get some inspiration for your next project, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye.